Go for it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code. This is episode 129. It is Thursday, December 7th, 2023. It is the holiday season officially. We've got holiday happenings going on, holiday parties. I have the Comedy Store Christmas party coming up this Sunday, the 10th. Didn't get a notification about a all things comedy holiday party happening. Aaron, what happened to that? Where is the holiday party? When is it happening? Where is it?
There is one happening. I'm not sure how because it's not going to be at a public place, so it's at someone's house, so it might be very small. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Isn't that nice? You guys are going to have your own little party. That's cool. Thanks.
Maybe. I don't know what the guest list is.
All right. I thought maybe there wasn't going to be one at all. I thought Christmas was canceled. I thought the Grinch made a stop by here and said, "No Christmas, Grinch." I actually am going to be the Grinch for a podcast.
Oh boy.
I'm going to do so my friend's Matt Lockwood, who was on this podcast, and his co-host Morgan Mizell, they do a podcast called The Big Humble that some of you may be familiar with. And for their holiday episode, they want me to, we've got a friend, a coworker at the Comedy Store who, she does special effects makeup.
Oh, wow.
And she's going to make me the Grinch.
I can't wait to see that.
And that should be pretty legendary. Yeah. I mean, if that doesn't take over the internet, I don't know what could. So that'll be awesome. I'll keep everyone on the lookout for that. And I also would like to promote the Door Guy show at the world famous Comedy Store every Friday night in the Belly Room. I will be on at least 2 of those this month. I know I'll be on the one on the 15th of December and also the 29th of December. So that's a $5 show every Friday in the Belly Room. The Door staff, very funny crew of people. And then I also have the people on the west side of LA. I will be performing at Aviator Nation in Venice. We're talking Abbott Kinney Boulevard. Aviator Nation, Saturday, December 16th at 9 p.m. So hope to see some west side people out there. Speaking of the great door staff that we have at the Comedy Store, me and my buddy AJ Faji, we almost had to wrangle someone down last night.
Oh boy.
There was this guy took a $20 bill out of our tip bucket.
Not cool.
So, yeah. Like, oh man. So I was in the cover booth. It's like everyone picture your classic ticket booth at whatever venue. That's what we have at the Comedy Store in all the rooms. Well, the original room mostly. The other ones are kind of like countertops or something else. But in the original room, you have your classic ticket booth setup. So I'm like behind. I can't get to these 2 guys. They want to come in. They're wasted. I'm not letting you in. If I can see it in your eyes that you're visibly drunk, you're not coming into my showroom, fucking up my show. Because first of all, they just come. They tried to come in the back way, and then they sat down. And my partner AJ, who I'm working with, he walks over to them as they seat themselves when they come in the back exit. And they're like, yeah, we'll take 4 shots of what I heard them ordering 4 shots from the guy who's not the waiter. So I'm like, these guys, this is not good. And then AJ sends them to me to like buy tickets. I'm like, no, you're not coming in. And he's like, and then he looks at me dirty, walks away, and then his friend with one of those faux hawks, cool hair, dickwad. we have a tip jar outside of the ticket booth. You know, we want some tips for the door staff. And there's a $20 bill that we hang off the front of it, you know, as like bait. I guess we're throwing the line out there, trying to bait them in, bait the tips in. And the faux hawk guy snags a 20. And AJ, he sits right outside the booth where I am. And AJ's huge. AJ's a 6'6". He's from Nigeria.
Yeah, AJ's a big guy.
Yeah, you know AJ Faji?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a guy you got to have on this podcast, actually, because he's a pharmacist / comedian, which is a very interesting dynamic there. But AJ's humongous. He's jacked, 6'6". And he goes up to, you know, he chases. I'm like, AJ, he took the 20. AJ runs after him down the steps. And the guy pretended like, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, yeah, I have it. Nice try. Yeah, that was really something. Immediately kicked out. But
did they leave the building and everything good?
Yeah, no fighting.
Good.
And then I kind of taunted him a little bit because AJ gave me the 20 back. And then I kind of went out to the patio. They were still out there, and I kind of dangled it. And I was like, hey, you want this 20? Come get it. I shouldn't have did that, but I was a little upset. You know, I've taken the 20 off the bill, or off of our little jar there.
Jeez.
What's that about? Aaron, you're in the championship for softball, you told me.
Yep.
That's really cool. And the weather isn't bad.
No.
I remember last year, this time of the year, I think the weather was like, it was like freaking 20 degrees here. I hope this year we have a mild winter.
Yeah, and it's at 6:30 too, so it's not going to be so cold.
All right, well, good luck in your championship game.
I have two championships this week.
Get out.
Tonight, my daughter's birthday, and Saturday, the day of her birthday party. So, yeah.
Okay, you know what? You're going to...
I'm teaching her a lesson. I don't know what it is.
Is your wife upset about that?
Yes.
Yeah, what's more important, Aaron?
You make commitments, man.
Yeah, don't answer that question, I guess.
Yeah.
So tonight's her actual birthday. Will she be at the game rooting you on?
Not a chance.
Well, maybe she'll come to BJ's after, if you go to BJ's.
That's the plan.
You guys can enjoy a victory Pizookie.
Yeah.
Which, everyone, is a cookie skillet ice cream sandwich. Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Well described by me.
Yeah.
Well, win or lose, you know, you have a victory there. You've got your daughter's birthday, or you win a championship. No reason to hang your head either way.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. I want to talk another sport real quick. I don't want to, you know, sometimes the world of sports gets to me a little bit. I try not to take too many things sports related. I don't really overdo it these days. I try to be as casual a fan as I can. Kind of really only follow my teams. It's just there's too much stuff going on with my own life. You don't want to get too emotionally invested. But I have to say, my this sucks for the week. We'll jump into that here. Is So this sucks is college football. College football, I haven't really watched it much in recent years, especially on the West Coast here where I live. The games start at 9 a.m. I'm not up at 9 a.m. on Saturday. I don't have a real rooting interest of any of the teams. I mean, I'm somewhat of a Northwestern fan because that's my hometown team, and also somewhat of an Iowa fan because I do have a slight affiliation with them. I went there for a year. But college football absolutely sucks. You have a Florida State team, and I'm no big Florida State fan, that went 13-0, won every single game, and they're in one of the what they call Power 5 conferences. Yet there's only 4 spots in the playoffs. Oh, isn't that nice for that one team that gets left out? And Aaron, I don't know if you saw this, but the reason they got left out is because their quarterback is hurt.
That is stupid.
Not because they lost a game.
Yeah, they won with their backup.
Which I think would give them even more reason to be there.
Yeah.
They won, I think, with 2 backups.
Yeah, I think so.
I think each of them played. And you tell that team they can't play because, what, you don't think the game will be good? And that's the reason people don't really like college sports. Sorry, get a life. You don't see that in any other sport at all, ever, anywhere, on any level. 4 teams chosen by a committee. I mean, college basketball, you have a whole big tournament. College baseball, they do their thing with playoffs and regionals and all that stuff.
I think college football should go to a full 64-team tournament.
That would honestly be incredible.
Like, play 10 games instead of 12, and then full 64 tournament.
Yeah, because then at most you'd have what? 5, like if you make it to the championship, what? Like 5, 6 games?
4 more games?
Or 4?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be amazing. Yeah, like high school does. Like state playoffs, they have like a lot of different seeds, and it's so stupid.
They're going to 12 teams next year, right?
Yeah, well,
but yeah, it's a year too late for Florida.
You're too late.
Florida State.
Maybe I'll sign up to play some ball. No, I won't play. I didn't even play Thanksgiving football. My brother still plays. Guy's 42, running around with these younger kids. This one guy I heard in the game, somebody's cousin Tommy. Because my family doesn't even play anymore. My brother's just picking up random Italians in the neighborhood to play. Some guy Tommy hurt his tailbone and couldn't sit down for Thanksgiving dinner.
It's full tackle?
Nice going, Tommy. No, it's 2-hand touch.
Oh,
but
wow.
People jump and they land
Jeez.
on their ass. But not the butt cheeks. He fell on the tailbone. You gotta remember to land cheeks first. But I could play. Aaron, if you had to guess how much I weigh, what would you guess?
170 maybe?
See, that's a good guess. My brother thought 165. I haven't had a scale in a while. I just didn't have one. I never really cared about paying attention to my weight, but I got one, and I'm like, you know what? I should keep an eye on what's going on. I weigh 184.
Okay.
Yeah, that's this is what muscle looks like.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants some of this, you know where to find me. Yeah, because I know my brother's like, you look lean, so that's the muscle. That's great. Yeah, it's exciting. It is. It is good. Keep running those hills, Joe. You're doing it. With the holidays coming up here, Aaron, what do we get these kids for Christmas nowadays? I gotta get these kids gifts.
Yeah, it's tough.
For like a 2-year-old, a freaking 4-year-old, 2 4-year-olds, and then what, 7-year-old. I mean, these kids have all the toys in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, what about like our Snap? Did Snap bracelets come back in style, or any of the fads of the 90s?
No, you'll get a Snap bracelet in a gift bag when you're leaving a birthday party.
Can I get them a Nintendo that comes with Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt?
You could get them one of those like those jailbroken ones that has like 1,000 games on it.
Oh yeah, those are pretty cool.
It's funny. My daughter looks at my Game Boy all the time, and she's like, "Does this work? Can I play it?" And I'm just like, "It works. It doesn't have batteries, and no, you can't touch it."
Do you have the one of the original Game Boys?
It's not. I mean, it's original in that it's like still got the gray screen and everything. But
Yeah.
I bought it late. Like I couldn't afford it when it came out, so I bought it late. Like I bought it in the '90s.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy, and then it's gone.
I have a couple actually. I have one of the newer ones.
I don't know what my mom did with all that stuff. It's like all gone. I mean, I guess garage sales. I remember we had garage sales, but yeah, all that stuff is gone. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe some of it's in the basement, but yeah, what am I going to do with it now? What am I talking about? Like, I'm going to go home and play Game Boy after this. Yeah, let's get Tetris going before I got to go to work. I don't think I'm going to be doing that.
Most of this stuff is in app form. I'll even be surprised. I don't think you can get Tetris. The OG Tetris as an app.
Yeah, I mean, the OG Tetris is fun.
Yeah.
It prepped me for what I do now in life.
Parking cars. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't work the lot, but also seating the showrooms at the Comedy Store, like when you have groups of 3 and 5, 1s and 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
See, that's real life training there. Tetris prepared me for life. You know what calculus prepared me for? Jack shit. So they should teach Tetris in high school, AP course.
That's what I studied heavily.
Tetris with the fast-moving parts.
Yeah.
For the AP classes. Get that going.
I set the new high score on my graphing calculator. I had Tetris on there.
On which calculator?
The TI-83.
Oh yeah. I remember those.
Yeah. I don't know how I don't even remember how I got it, but I got it. And I broke the high score that was installed, when it came installed.
Yeah, good work.
And then someone stole it.
Yeah, people steal stuff. People cheat. We were talking about those calculators. Funny you bring that up, TI-83. I was talking with some friends recently. They said they used to cheat. They used to put a sheet of paper with notes under the cover, and they'd like slide the cover during a test back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheater, pumpkin eater. So here, let's get into, what we didn't, what I haven't finished yet. I kind of stopped I forgot to finish the frickin' Joe bracket.
Uh-huh.
I did the first round of it, and then I didn't go further.
Yeah, it would have been good last week with the boys.
Because we did like the beer bracket. I finished the Aaron bracket. And it was good to see Chad, JT, and Strider. I hope everyone enjoyed that collaboration episode of Going Deep and Joe Code. Yeah, it's good to see Strider because I haven't seen him in a couple months. And I'm not mad at him that he ditched me that night, but when we were supposed to watch the Bears game in early October, but yeah, because we don't hang out much. I don't have a chance to see them. Those guys are all in Denver this weekend. Guess my invite got lost in the mail. No, but hope they're having fun there. And, oh yeah, what was I just looking at? What did I say, the Joe bracket?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Guys, if you remember, we had Famous Aaron's, and we started Famous Joe's. And we have in the winners in the Joey Votto Has-Beens bracket, where it was Joe Montana, Joe Pesci, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Joe Rogan. All of those were favorites. All the underdogs lost, including myself. Thanks, Aaron. And then we had the Mean Joe Green Memorial bracket. And the winners there, it was Joe DiMaggio, Joey Tribbiani, Joey Ramone, and Joe Frazier. Right? Joey Tribbiani beat Joe Namath, I believe. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Okay. All right, so I did a reseeding here for the semifinals of the Joey Votto Has-Beens bracket. So we have a matchup of 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. This is a good one here. Let's do this one, Aaron. Number 2, Joe Pesci versus number 3, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Whew. I think
That's pretty good.
it's good. I think you got to go Pesci.
Yeah, I mean, I lean Pesci. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely more a fan of Pesci, especially this time of year. I'm watching Home Alone if it's on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm watching Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, The Big Apple, Plaza Hotel. A lot going on. Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, there's no Christmas movie with him in it that I can
Nah.
think of.
And he was in The Dark Knight Rises. If he was in The Dark Knight,
Yeah.
which
real
is the
missed
better
opportunity.
movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pesci, I mean, we're talking Casino and Goodfellas and Raging Bull. And
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's good in everything, but it just he hasn't been around long enough to put up the numbers that Pesci has.
yeah, I mean, I think Levitt being young and energetic, he comes out swinging. He slugs Pesci around a little bit. He's like, hey, I can keep up with you. And then Pesci just lays it on him. So let's say Joe Pesci advances, I'll say 4-2.
Yeah, that's the way I was leaning.
Okay, the other semifinal matchup in this bracket is number 1, Joe Montana, against number 4, Joe Rogan.
Oof.
Joe Montana, just saw him doing a Guinness commercial for Guinness Zero.
Yeah.
Zero alcohol. Interested in that. What is that? Coffee? Yeah. Or cold brew? Yeah, I mean. But yeah, Joe Montana's doing that. His eyes are very blue. I don't know if those are contacts, but they're bluer than the ocean. I don't know if you've seen them lately. I don't know what he's trying to do with those eyes. But pretty nice. Joe Rogan, I mean, you know, Joe Rogan, I have close connections to him. So next week I'll be doing Sarah Weinshank's podcast. You know, Sarah is pretty much in that inner circle of comedy that I am not quite a part of. You know, she and Kim Congdon were just on Joe Rogan again. I believe that was their second appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience. So I have those ties to Joe, and Joe always tipping $100. Joe Montana, I imagine he's a good tipper.
Strikes me that way, yeah.
He did win 4 Super Bowls, is that right?
Yes, I believe it is 4.
Joe, I don't know what he's won. If he's
He was a Taekwondo champion. And Joe won a giant jackpot from Spotify. So
yeah, we could say that.
I mean, they're both very successful. You can't argue that the height of their businesses.
It's going back and forth. I like... Yeah, it's going to go... I think it's going to go 7, but I'll give it to Rogan 4-3.
Yeah.
Winning in 7. And I like the Pesci-Rogan matchup.
Oh. That's going to be rough.
What do you think? 4-3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to go 7 for sure.
All right, we'll pick the champion here, and then we'll swing over to the other side of the bracket.
Sure.
And see who they face. All right, I like this. So, for the Joey Votto Has-Beens bracket, the championship matchup is number 2 seed Joe Pesci versus number 4 seed Joe Rogan.
Wow.
See, now, I think if... so I'm going to break it down like this. Now, these guys are both super famous. Both have had incredible careers. And it's going to be a slugfest. It's going to go 7. But I think it would be... I say Joe Pesci wins it in the end, because I think if these two were to meet, you know, Rogan, like if he had Pesci on his podcast, I feel like that would be an ultimate for him.
Yeah.
Like I think Joe would be way more excited to meet Pesci than Pesci would be to meet Rogan.
Yeah. I think that's accurate. Yeah, I believe that is a sound reason for giving it to Pesci.
Yeah, I mean, Pesci just, successful throughout his career. Just became, just big star. His on-screen presence is incredible. Could sing, and then, I just think he has that, basically that it factor about him. That's basically it. I just give it to Pesci.
He could be in kids' movies. He could be in adults, hard R-rated movies.
Yeah. All right, I like Pesci winning that bracket. And he will face in the championship. We will find out shortly. So for the Mean Joe Green Memorial Bracket, I've got first matchup. I have number 1 seed Joe DiMaggio against number 7 seed Joey Tribbiani, who is Joey from the show Friends, if you're not familiar. Matt LeBlanc is the real person. Joey Tribbiani, character. Joe DiMaggio is a real baseball player. It's hard to compare these two. Joe DiMaggio. Joey Tribbiani.
I mean, one of them is real.
Yeah. One was part of a huge ensemble cast. I mean, I guess you could say that also about DiMaggio, but I feel like DiMaggio stood out more with his group of people. But Joey Tribbiani did get his own thing. Ooh.
Yeah, he has been off.
Yeah. This is, yeah, I mean, Tribbiani, he's not going down without a fight. I mean, he was an actor within a show. It was like acting Inception.
Yep.
Because he was playing Joey and then played on a soap opera. That's going deep. That's fun. That's kind of a funny thing. You're an actor and then you're playing a part and then you're playing a part of it. Yeah, now we're getting crazy. I mean, does Joey Tribbiani want to take down DiMaggio? I mean, he was very funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, where are you leaning here, Aaron?
I think I'm leaning DiMaggio. I mean, 56 game hitting streak will never be beaten.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget that.
He was a center fielder for the New York Yankees for 17 years, I think.
17.
I think. He retired at 36. We talked about this last time, but I don't know.
Joe DiMaggio, Italian. It's a good name. I'm going to factor that in. Well, I guess Joey Tribbiani's also Italian. Man, it's a tough matchup.
He lost 4 years due to war service, I assume. 4 years missing here as a player.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Dated Marilyn Monroe.
Married
her. Did he marry another big name star?
No.
Because I was going to say, I'll give it to him right there with that. Whew. All right, Aaron, give me your decision. I'm still deciding.
I think I'm going to go DiMaggio. There's nobody who quite has the resume that he does.
Yeah, I mean, the 56 game hit streak is... Yeah, I can't even think of what an acting equivalent of that would be. So, yeah, to me, it's very, very tight. I mean, almost goes to overtime in 7, but Tribbiani, yeah, almost takes it. But Joe DiMaggio will snatch it right out of his hands.
Oh, and he's also mentioned in Mrs. Robinson.
Oh, that's right.
The Simon and Garfunkel song.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
I remember that now. Yeah. Good call. Mentioned in a song. All right, we'll give it to Joe DiMaggio. Good matchup, though. Good fight by Tribbiani. Way to take him to task there. All right, the other semifinal match here. I've got number 3 seed Joey Ramone against number 4 seed Joe Frazier, the boxer. Joey Ramone of the famous punk band The Ramones.
So wait, who's the other side of this? Ramone and who?
Joey Ramone against Joe Frazier.
Oof. Joe Frazier, obviously big. Battles with Muhammad Ali. But Joey Ramone, I mean, basically started the musical genre.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not too familiar with You know, I know who Joe Frazier is, obviously, and I know
Yeah.
the famous call of "Down Goes Frazier"
Yeah.
from Howard Cosell, right?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, but I'm very familiar with the Ramones music, and I remember growing up as a kid at Soldier Field. I don't know if I mentioned this, but you know, my dad had season tickets. We would go to the Bears games, and they would always play on the at different moments throughout the game. They would always play throughout the stadium the let's go. You know,
Blitzkrieg Bop.
yeah, Blitzkrieg Bop. They would play that. Yeah, every game. Not before kickoffs, maybe before kickoffs, but I definitely remember that. So that's, you know, that's gonna help Joey Ramone.
Sure.
Yeah, as you said, created musical genre. Joe Frazier, champion boxer, but
Yeah. I mean, if this were a fist fight, Joe Frazier all the way.
but
But I guess that as a tribute to Joey Ramone is like, he still seemed tough, even though he probably was the least tough dude.
yeah. But yeah, Joey Ramone's gonna take Joe Frazier down, though. Down goes Frazier again.
Again. Oh boy.
4-2, Joey Ramone wins.
I'm into it.
And now for the championship of the Mean Joe Green Memorial Bracket.
Mean Joe Green, not dead. Just look that up.
Yeah, so that happened before when somebody misused the memorial term. Number 1 seed, Joe DiMaggio, against number 3 seed, Joey Ramone, to see who faces Joe Pesci.
Oof. Yeah, I know what will make the tougher matchup ultimately is DiMaggio versus Pesci. So I guess I'm leaning that way.
I mean, they're both... I mean, I could see Ramone giving Pesci a run for his money.
I don't know. Joey Ramone famously has one film credit, Rock and Roll High School.
Yeah. It's also a good song.
Yeah. Pesci's got, Pesci also a singer, 3 albums.
Yeah, name one of them. Cannolis and pasta.
Here's Joe Pesci live. I probably could have named them at some point.
No, you couldn't have.
Just because they were famously, they came out and people were like, really? Joe Pesci has albums?
I mean, I know this is a good match. I mean, I honestly like Joey Ramone. I just think he's got a bunch of hits. Pesci's got a bunch of hits. I like movie-wise, not songs, but...
Yeah. It's Little Joe Sure Can Sing, 1968. Then he takes 30 years off. Vincent LaGuardia Gambini Sings Just For You, 1998. And then 2019, just pre-pandemic, Pesci, still singing.
All right, yeah.
But we're not debating him. We're debating DiMaggio versus Ramone. Oh, maybe will this settle it?
What?
This could settle it. If Joey Ramone's real name is not actually Joey.
What do you mean?
It's not. Oh, yeah, I think that settles it. His real name, Jeffrey Ross Hyman.
What?
Yeah.
Did I hear that somewhere?
I mean, I know the Ramones are, like, not their real names, obviously, but, like, I thought their first names at least were.
Where'd they get Ramone?
I don't know. Have to look that up.
All right, well, now I have to give it to Joe DiMaggio because of that. Bullshit.
Oh, Dee was already using Dee Ramone as his stage name, and so they just all adopted Ramone as their last name.
Yeah, but Dee Dee wasn't one of the brothers, right?
They don't have any brothers. No, they're not brothers.
Well, wasn't it Joey and one other one?
No.
Damn it.
Johnny and Joey
Yeah.
shared the same girlfriend / wife.
Shared?
Well, Johnny stole her from Joey. and
Oh,
they
isn't
never-
that nice?
They were never friends after that.
All right, I don't like all these new developments that are happening.
Yeah, but since he's not really a Joey, I think that seals it for me because everybody else is clearly Joey's.
Yeah, I like Joe DiMaggio now. And yeah, I'm trying to decide how many games now.
I could say, hey, let's. It can still go down 4-3.
Yeah,
But
I think it's still a tight matchup.
It's based on that last second revelation.
Yeah, DiMaggio squeaks it out, 4-3. All right, championship of the famous Joes. Aaron, do you know what it is?
It's Joe Pesci. I don't know the seeding
Yeah, number 2, Joe Pesci.
versus DiMaggio. Is he number 1?
DiMaggio is number 1. Yeah.
Okay.
So good matchup. A couple of favorites made it all the way. Sometimes they get upset. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci against Joe DiMaggio.
Now, DiMaggio had Marilyn Monroe, but he was a pro athlete, so he should have a beautiful wife.
Right. Pesci dated who for a while?
Angie Everhart.
And she was beautiful. I don't know
Gorgeous.
where she is now,
Yeah. I believe they have a child together.
but like redheads like that,
Yeah.
wow.
Gorgeous.
Who could resist?
And Pesci, don't know if you know this, not a professional athlete.
No, definitely not.
Not even I wouldn't say even a great looking guy.
Oh, what do you know? No, I know. Yeah, he was never mentioned as, you never saw him in the People magazine Sexiest Man.
Yeah.
But
He's a short king, for sure.
oh yeah, Short King, absolutely.
I mean, even him and Marissa Tomei doesn't really, in My Cousin Vinny, doesn't really fit.
Right.
I mean, she was like 19 and he was like 38. So that also doesn't matter.
She was 19 in that movie?
I think so.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. She must. Yeah, because that was. Yeah, that's like 30 years ago. That movie now,
Yeah, at least.
and she isn't that old. So yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the thing is here now. Now we're just getting down to familiarity and me being around to watch Joe Pesci's career.
Yeah, that is a big one because we've definitely seen more of Pesci than DiMaggio.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't alive in the 60s or whatever, whenever he played.
Late 30s to early 60s, yeah.
Late 30s?
Yeah. Yeah. DiMaggio played... Let's see. He was born in 1914. So yeah, it makes sense he'd be playing 36 to 51, actually.
Damn, okay, yeah, I didn't know. Wow, I thought he was...
And that's with a 3 or 4 year gap.
I didn't think he was that... I thought he played like into the 60s. All right. Yeah, that's really old. I don't really know much about this guy.
Yeah.
And but that's impressive. He's held that record all these years.
Yeah.
The hit streak record, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's like almost a 100-year record.
In 41?
When did he do it? Oh, in 41?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 82 years. Wow. Damn, that's impressive.
He beat out Ted Williams for the MVP, even though Ted Williams hit 406 that year.
Yeah, that's impressive, but...
9 World Series titles.
Oh, shit.
All-Star every year he played. So he played 13 seasons. It's crazy. Three-time MVP. Wasn't even a first ballot Hall of Famer. Jesus.
He wasn't?
Baseball writers need to be checked.
Yeah, who had a gripe? Yeah, because that's what these guys do. They take in these personal... Oh, he called me an idiot one time.
Yeah.
What, were you jealous that I got Maryland and you didn't? Nerd who writes about the game.
He doesn't have the numbers that most, he's got 360 home runs, 1,500 RBIs, 2,200 hits, 325 average. The 325 average is amazing, but like the hits and the homers and everything is not quite like, it's not Babe Ruth. It's not, I think he might have the same batting average as Babe Ruth, but or maybe less. Babe Ruth might have been 340. But still, he did it in 13 years.
Yeah, all right, this is Famous Joe's. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to go by huge accomplishments. I mean, we could pretty much make it whatever we want.
Joe Pesci has won an Oscar, I believe.
Yeah, he for sure has. I think for My Cousin Vinny.
No.
Damn.
It would have been...
Raging Bull.
Maybe Goodfellas.
Maybe Goodfellas.
Yeah. Supporting actor, Goodfellas. And supporting actor nominations for Raging Bull and The Irishman.
The Irishman, My Cousin Vinny, Home Alone. Oh, man, Home Alone. Yeah, it's tight, but I'm gonna give it to Joe Pesci.
I'm into it.
4-3. Joe Pesci. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Joe DiMaggio, I almost want to give it to him.
Yeah, we just didn't get to see him play. I mean,
yeah, it's
not like we can see him play every day and be like, marvel at how good he is.
Yeah, I can't marvel.
Yeah.
All right, great bracket. Joe Pesci, the champion, to represent the Joes. I love it. I love that. And I think it's a great representation of the Joes. So I love to see that. And that's a great bracket right there. And maybe I should address it if you're watching this. I haven't mentioned I am wearing glasses again. Still getting eye issues. Hopefully it's going to be resolved. Don't have really an infection or anything. Just kind of have a little bit of blurred vision in my left eye from the bacterial infection. Like I forget what the eye guy, that's what he goes by. What he told me about some kind of residual effect or whatever. That was in my left eye. And actually the other night in my right eye, I had a piece of a contact lens break off and it was stuck in the back of my eye for about 5 or 6 hours.
Oh, weird.
So that was cool. I've had full contacts sometimes like go up in my eyelid, but I never had a piece break off.
Yeah.
So that was it was a little scary, but stayed calm. I didn't freak out. And then later in the night, I blinked it out. But just enough with the eye issues. I've had the left eye bacteria thing, and then the right eye's like, hey, let me have some fun here with this guy. I'll get bullshit stuck in my eye. So those issues should get resolved. Let me get into a little Joe code here before we get to some emails. And Joe code for this week is going to be bartenders, stop over serving people. Okay, going back to earlier when I was talking about the guy being the guys who got kicked out. One of the guys took the money from our tip bucket. Apparently, he was getting wasted up on the patio bar. It's like, hey, do you want the guy not to be able to see? How much do we have to give him to drink? Okay, and I want shots cut off. I don't want shots. We're not doing shots anymore. Get them out. Don't serve them. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't care if it makes you fast money. I don't want them. I don't want guys stumbling around the comedy club. I don't want it. Cut them off. Bartenders do this all over the place. Yeah, I know you want to make money, but you know what? I don't want people stumbling and puking. How do you like that? Hey, you guys clean up the puke next time. You guys can grab the dust stuff, the white thing, the dust stuff that we pour on it. They make the door staff clean that. Make the bartender who served them clean up that puke. You know, let's go back to the originator of the problem. You know, let them the facilitator, if you will. Tired of that. Aaron doesn't want to see that.
Nope.
And I've got a special "This is great" for later that I believe people are going to love, and I am not mentioning it yet. I will save that for later. We call that a teaser in the business. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then just so people know, this is kind of gonna be in favor of my dad's argument of a while back how I chose coffee over hot chocolate.
The other way around. Hot chocolate over coffee.
I took hot chocolate over coffee. I am in the process of switching back to coffee from lattes. Because with the seasons changing, the thing is, I don't really like hot lattes. I only like lattes iced. I'm not a fan of steamed milk. I don't like it. I think it's weird. So, like, coffee is good hot. Coffee I like cold brew. Yeah, it's a new season. Coffee's looking to come back from their defeat. That's what happens. You know, steamed milk is not having a good run of it now. So coffee's looking to take back what's theirs. That's good. I lit a fire under their ass. Also, I should mention at the holiday party, they will be giving out the prizes for Employees of the Year, and I just hope I'm not the Florida State of employees.
Yeah.
Because I have gone undefeated this year. If they snatch that TV out of my hands, I will be like Shooter McGavin at the end of Happy Gilmore. I will take the jacket, I will take the TV, and I will run. And hopefully Mr. Larson won't come clobber me. The big ogre guy. So, here's to not jinxing that. But I anticipate a TV by this time next week.
I have a Taco Bell update, if you want to hear it.
Yeah, I would love to hear an update. Yeah, my brother keeps constantly sending me updates and things that they have around the suburban Chicago Taco Bells that he has on his app. Let's get a SoCal Taco Bell update from Aaron.
So I tried their attempt at carne asada fries.
Oh, sure.
So it comes with it's nacho fries and cheese, and you can get ground beef or steak. I opted for steak.
Now, is it the nacho cheese?
I believe it was. Yeah,
Okay.
sour cream. It was good, just too small a portion. Because it was like $6, I think.
Yeah.
But it was like could fit in your hand. It was not enough.
Damn, that's interesting.
Yeah, but it was tasty.
Yeah, they man, I would have thought it had been like the size of like the Nachos Bel Grande or something.
That's what I thought, and that has become a go-to now. Is also an update. Is the Nachos Bel Grande has become my a staple for especially for lunch.
Nice.
Here at ATC.
Okay, now you said you opted for the steak. Wouldn't that be what it is? Because it's carne asada fries. Do you have the option to get other things?
Ground beef is the standard.
Well, then that's not carne asada.
Yeah, I don't remember what they called it exactly. They called it some like bull cheese, like grilled cheese fries or something.
Okay. Yeah, and I think this is one of the dishes my brother was telling me about.
Yeah. It's not definitely not replicating what they do at a taco shop in San Diego.
Yeah.
But it was tasty. But the Nachos Bel Grande is my new thing. I like a little crunch. You get your cheese, you get some beans, you get some kind of chili, sour cream, and some diced tomatoes. It's good.
Nice.
It's a solid sized plate.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so my brother sent me this. It was almost what you're saying, the grilled cheese nacho fries.
Yep, that was it.
And it looks like they come in the carton that like the Mexican pizza comes in.
Yeah, a little box.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's good that we have the stuff now here. Yeah, grilled cheese nacho fries. Okay, cool.
But it's in wax paper. They definitely don't fill that whole container, which would be nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
You got to order at least 2 of them if you want to really fill up.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to order 2. They need to get it together. All right, let's do some emails. Don't forget, folks, you can email me here at joecodepodcast@gmail.com. This is the podcast of food, beer, and men, but we talk all other things, but you can email about those topics. And book me on Cameo for a fun time if you want a little holiday cheer. I'm available on Cameo. And join the Patreon if you would like to support Joe Code for $2 a month at patreon.com/Joe Code Podcast, or just please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Let's get those subscribers up. Watch the podcast on YouTube. It's fun to listen to. I know you have to drive and go places and you're on the go, and the only way to do it is listen, but I certainly recommend watching Joe Code. And all right, now we are about to get into emails, and let's see where I left off. All right, I think I remember the last one I did was here. Wait, let me see this one. All right, this is from another Joe. I don't think I've done this one. Joe Stuff. Sup, Joe? Joe here. The Joe bracket just solidifies how legendary the name Joe is. While I don't disagree with the Joe Pesci victory in round 1, it was heartbreaking to see Joey Chestnut bounced early, based solely off the fact the guy can eat as many hot dogs at such a rate. Just shows the depth of the Joes. Now, okay, this is where I left off. Good. Now I remember this. Because he said if you had a 10-minute conversation with a sports legend, who would it be and why? Already did it. All right, Aaron, here we go. Haven't read this email yet. This is from Ryan, and the subject is checking in on you, bud. Thanks. Yeah, I do need to be checked in on. See how I'm doing. All right. He says, "Hey, Joe, it's been a while. Glad you are doing well and settled back to life in LA. I was curious if you took my money-saving advice and decided to cook a few more meals at home instead of relying on restaurants and takeout as your go-to for your daily meals? No, I did not do that. If so, do you have any favorite recipes you could share with the coders? No. Perhaps we could have some future episodes of Joe Cooks instead of Joe Eats. Maybe. I hope you bought something nice for yourself with all the money you save from cooking your own meals at home. Take care, bud. Ryan. No, Ryan, I didn't do all that. Hope you saved. Thanks for looking out, but no, I mean, my finances are fine. Thanks for getting personal, Ryan. How much you make? But yeah, no, it's fine. I do want to cook eventually. I would like to. When I have, I got a lot to do. Got to sleep and work out, and then I have to do comedy. I'm doing the podcast. It's a lot of mental energy. I'm not into cooking at the moment, but good looking out. Appreciate you. Yeah, maybe I'll have a recipe to share with people someday. Wouldn't that be something? All right, here we got an email from our good buddy Al, and subject is at the movies. Dear Joe, have you gone to see The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes yet? That's the name of it?
Yeah.
Come on, that's a dumb. Come on, Joe. Support your local economy. You live in LA. Hollywood movies are part of your local economy. Go see it. You'll like it. Origin story of the franchise's main antagonist. Good singing, dramatic twists. All really good stuff and a well-structured story. Best, Al. No, Al, I'm not going to see it. You know what, Al? I'm not going to see movies anymore that I'm not in. How about that? Put me in a movie and I'll see that one. No, I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Hunger Games. I don't know if I could start at the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I think I have to go back to the beginning. Aaron, did you see it?
I did not see the prequel. I think I only saw the first two movies.
This is a prequel?
Yeah, this is a prequel to the whole series.
You know, what's going on with these songbirds and snakes? I don't know. All right, here we go. From Mike, question for Joe. Hey, Joe, long-time listener, love the pod. I had a odd interaction with a stranger a while ago on my way to work. Some guy came up to me and said that somebody once told me the world is going to roll me. Now, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, so I don't understand what he meant. He was looking kind of dumb with a finger in his thumb in the shape of an L on his forehead, so I just ignored the guy. Anyways, now fast forward. The years start coming, and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules, and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow.
Yep.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Okay, thank you, Smash Mouth. Yeah, I figured it out as it was going. Aaron, did you catch on?
Oh, yeah, immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Steve Harwell.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He passed away. Thank you, Mike. Good stuff. I like that. And I stayed in the bit. I didn't, I kept reading. I could have sang it. You think I can't sing? I do karaoke. All right. Got a few more. All right, here's one. Oh, this is from Matt. Joe and Aaron, what is the manliest brand? You are the only two men who are qualified to discover the answer. Happy holidays and best regards. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a cool new bracket that we're going to get to. This will be one of the next ones I tackle. coming in a few weeks or even into early next year. So bear with me on it, Matt. But I like the matchups. I'll just run through what the matchups are. So this is manliest brands. And we have the Paul Bunyan Conference. And that is, the matchups are as follows. Number 1, Bass Pro Shops versus number 8, Old Spice. We have number 4, John Deere against number 5, Carhartt. Number 3, DeWalt versus number 6, Stetson. They make cowboy hats.
Yep.
Number 2 seed, did you know that?
And Cologne, yeah.
Oh yeah. Number 2 seed, Jack Daniels against number 7 seed, Ford. And then the Yosemite Sam Conference. I like that. Number 1 seed, Caterpillar. They make the yellow mining equipment.
Yeah.
Against number 8 seed, Coors Light. I anticipate a sweep there, perhaps. Number 4 seed, Wrangler against number 5 seed, Leatherman. They make pocket knives. Number 3 seed, Milwaukee against number 6 seed, Jack Links, the beef jerky. And then number 2 seed, Harley Davidson against number 7 seed, Chevy. Yeah, I like that, Matt. Nice bracket. Thanks for sending it in. You better believe I'm going to get to that. I'll have some fun with that one. Thanks, Matt.
I mean, there's a few left out for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Craftsman.
some people don't have... Oh, yeah, Craftsman would be good. All right, here, this one is from Greg. Greg from Minnesota. I believe he's written in before. What up, Joe? Garage Share is the name of this. Due to the recent uptick in Garage Talk, with it winning the Manliest Things draft, I wanted to share my garage with you. Here is a list of why my garage rules... Oh, okay. I'm reading that wrong. Here is a list of why my garage Here is a list of why my garage rules.
Sounds fine.
I will share a picture to amplify the stoke. Okay. Easily number 1 on the list, a 7-foot pool table, which lived in a smoky Wisconsin bar for many decades before I obtained it. I like that. Workbench with a vise, combination safe, and vintage ashtray. Filing cabinet for my dad with a bottom drawer full of Playboys ranging from 1989 to 2011. Hey, good, a lot of longevity there on the Playboys. Good work. Photograph of JFK taking a spliff to the dome. Photograph of JFK taking a spliff to the dome piece shortly after cutting ties with Cuba. And let's see. Not to mention, it's heated for cold winter months. Can't wait to spend time in my garage this winter. Thanks, Greg from Minnesota. Yeah, that looks cool, man. I see the picture. Nice looking garage. I got a Carhartt sign in there as well. There's something under the pool table. Looks a little rowdy. Yeah, JFK. I don't know if that's a joint or some kind of tobacco. Green Bay Packers thing. Don't like that. Take it down.
He has a Bears thing, though, right? To the left of JFK, is that a Bears bottle opener?
I mean, it is a bear, but I don't think it's a Chicago bear. All right, but yeah, cool garage, Greg. I don't know if you guys need a visual out there. I don't know, Aaron, do we put that up or no?
I don't know. That's somebody's house.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, good call. All All right, I got more stuff, guys. Send me your pictures of your shit. This is cool. We're men. This is from our good buddy Matt, who is also known as Sky God 2000. Subject line: crawl space. Hey Joe, wanted to write an email so I can address the questions about my crawl space. Yeah, we want answers. We mainly use it for storage, but it's also where our hot water tank and our furnace is located. It's a legit crawl space that's about 4 feet in height, covers the entire house, and has a concrete floor. It's one thing about my house that always impresses fellow men when they come over for the first time. I'll attach some pictures so you and Aaron can see for yourselves. Please excuse the mess. Ian did a fantastic job with the insulation, but left a frickin' mess. Best, Matt, a.k.a. Sky God 2000. I mean, 4 feet, is that crawl? I mean, that's more like a... I mean, I don't think you need to crawl if there's 4 feet.
Crouch space.
Yeah, it's a frickin' crouch space. Let me look at this here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look... it looks kind of... it looks like I could walk in there. Nice hockey skates. Clean it up. Don't send me pictures of a mess. No, I'm just...
I do like that it's cemented.
Yeah, the cemented is nice. Yeah, I see the insulation.
Less critters in there, hopefully.
Good work. Yeah, I mean, looks like you got a lot of storage space. I mean, what the heck? What do you need to... That's a lot of storage space down there. You should rent it out. I don't know how you're going to use all that, Matt. No, it's not that messy. Good job. It's actually pretty clean.
Yeah.
Good work. All right, let's see. Men Talk from Joe. What's up, fellas? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Here with another sports-related question. This time I have one for Aaron since I left him out last week. Joe, if you could pick a QB, running back, wide receiver trio, who do you take? Can be any player ever. I would take John Moxon, Wendell Brown, and Charlie Tweeter. That is from the Varsity Blues movie, if anybody's wondering. Aaron, give me your dream starting pitching rotation, 3 to 4 guys. Oh, I like that. Also, just saying Strider would be a dank guest for the beer bracket. From Joe. Yeah, thanks, Joe. That's a good point. Yeah, Aaron, that's a nice question for you. Give me your dream starting pitching rotation.
Okay. Starting off with Randy Johnson, the big unit.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm going Bob Gibson. So 2 huge, intimidating dudes.
How big was Bob Gibson? That tall? How big was he?
He wasn't tall. He wasn't huge in the way that, like, he was just intimidating.
Oh, okay.
Which it turns out, everyone thought he was scowling at them from the mound, but he was squinting because his eyesight wasn't. So you got just 2 power arms right off the bat. Then I go Maddox.
Nice.
Greg Maddox. Love him to death.
I like that.
Love his control. Mixing it up. Keep you off balance.
Yeah.
Ooh. Then it's tough. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, he says 3 or 4.
I mean, a rotation's 5, so...
Yeah, rotation's typically 5, usually
country.
4 in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, maybe less. 3.
Yeah, 3 if you're a psycho.
3 in a bullpen game.
I mean, usually usually that guy who starts game 1, if he pitches game 4, game 7 doesn't bode well. Ask the Cleveland Indians about that in 2016.
Yeah.
Sorry, you Cleveland fans out there. Cubs won the World Series against the now Cleveland Guardians. You got one more or no?
Let me go 2 more.
Two more. Oh, yeah. You can give a full 5-man
Okay,
regular
5.
season rotation.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who I want to go. I guess I'll go with another lefty. Let's go Steve Carlton.
Okay.
And then back to right-handed. You know what? Instead of Steve Carlton, I'm going Fernando Valenzuela.
Oh, nice.
Give me
Yeah.
something you can't see. The screwball. You never see that. And then 5. Let's go. I'm going to go Phil Necro. Knuckleball.
Oh, yeah.
Knucksy.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah. I like that. Phil Necro.
Yeah.
It's a fun name, too. All right. So, yeah, got a lot of emails still, guys. Thank you for these. I may just do it. This is great and get into some comments. I think I'm going to do that. We'll do. I'll do one more.
There is a Taco Bell email that I could get into.
Yeah. And then I want to do this one because this is kind of a follow-up to what Sky God sent us from Ian in regards to the question. The subject is the streak. What up, Joe and Aaron? This is Ian, your construction guru coder. I just wanted to thank you for the shout-out and your platform for allowing my good friend SkyGod 2000 to show me mad love. All that construction talk had me just jacked and would really enjoy more content, as I feel it is an untapped resource for the pod. The showing of gratitude from you both carried me all day and into the night, where I scored my 7th rec beer league goal in 7 games, once per game in the age-old I got mine celebration. Oh boy, I'm on a streak. So that gets me to my question. Do you, Aaron, or guests have any streak stories, whether it be sport, winning, gambling, ladies, or even days eating fast food? Cheers, Ian. P.S. Get Gary back for the beer bracket. It's funny you mentioned Gary. He was in L.A. recently, but he was only here for a couple days, and he kind of didn't give me any notice. Maybe if he comes back and gives me lead time, we can set some up with him. Man, that's a good question. I think I do. Do I have any streak stories, whether it be sport? I mean, I was on a couple undefeated football teams when I was really young.
Oh, wow.
Like house, I remember one year we went like 9-0. I think the year we won, I must have been, I want to say 10 years old, junior peewee. You know, that's the Pop Warner name of the league. When we won the regional championship at Northern Illinois University in DeKalb, Illinois. I believe we went 14-0 and never lost. And this was kind of a Florida State situation where this was back when you had to get picked to go to like nationals for some reason. So I've had undefeated. My fly was open. It's good to catch that an hour and a half in. What a dick. All right, I don't think anybody could see, but Aaron, did you see it?
No.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. But yeah, gambling, I remember I was on a heater. There was one time in Vegas I won like 2,000 on what's the name? Oh yeah, Baccarat. I just kept winning. I won a bunch of hands in a row and started betting more. Yeah, I think that's it. What about you, Aaron?
One of my first forays into co-ed softball I made it all the way to the last game of the season without making an out.
Oh, that's what?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I was batting 1,000, and I popped up to the pitcher to lead off the game.
In the last game?
Yeah.
Way to choke.
Yeah, and I don't think I made an out the rest of it, but
No, but that's a great streak.
yeah,
Damn.
it
Nice.
was probably 10 games. I went 4 games into this co-ed season this year, but
Yeah, that's impressive.
yeah.
Thank you, Ian. Ian, by the way, is the guy who put together the crawl space for Matt / Sky God. All right, you want to, Aaron? We'll do the Taco Bell one, and then this will be the last email, guys. If I didn't get your email, don't fret. I will get to it next time. We had a lot of emails to get to, so I will be back reading those next week. Where did it just go? Is it... Wait, where did I... Not the grilled cheese burrito one, is it?
There's 2 technically. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there
There's
is.
one as well.
Which one are you talking about?
I was thinking the grilled cheese burrito one, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I saw the other one. Well, yeah, which... All right, yeah, we'll do this one.
I can answer both. I mean, really.
All right. Okay, from Matt. Different Matthew. Grilled cheese burrito bullshit is the subject here. Joe, have you tried the grilled cheese burrito at Taco Bell? Yes, I have, and I liked it. If so, how do you feel about it? I feel that it was good. I got steak with it. I'm eating one with steak and guac, but what I love the most is how they grill the cheese onto the outside of the tortilla. Problem is, they only put it on one side. I need this shit on both sides, man. Hey, take it easy, Matthew. Don't get greedy. I think there's cheese inside, too.
Yeah.
What is this? Yeah, what is this guy, nuts? What do you want, triple cheese? I don't care if it's just to seal the burrito. I think I speak for everyone when I say we'd enjoy more cheese and more flavor. I'm pissed. Curious, any thoughts, insights? Thanks. Hey, Matthew, you know what? Yeah, you're getting a little greedy on your cheese. All right? They got to save some for the other customers. It's not all for you. All right, there's cheese inside, there's cheese outside. It's not a frickin' enchilada, okay? It's a grilled cheese burrito. Thoughts, Aaron?
I like it a lot. I like. I don't get guac on mine just because I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do enjoy it. I don't mind that it's only on one side. I think I want that other hand to be the hand where I'm holding the burrito to be a little less to get less greasy.
Right.
So I'm fine with it only being on one side.
Yeah, I am too. All right, yeah, there is another Taco Bell email, and then this will be the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, from Alex. Taco Bell breakfast. Mr. Joe Code. Thank you for addressing me that way. Have you tried Taco Bell breakfast yet? No, I haven't. Main reason, I'm not up. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I start work at 8 p.m. Get off my back. You've got to try the California Crunch Wrap with steak. That sounds good. That's right. You heard me. I'm talking eggs, hash brown, avocado. I'm talking onions and peppers. And of course, we're going to be adding steak to get this instant contender in a fast food breakfast bracket. Ooh, that's a good bracket if somebody makes it. I also recommend a coffee with sour cream to pair with it. Aaron, have you had that yet?
I've had this several times. I'm a huge fan of the breakfast crunch wrap.
The California one?
I haven't had the California one in particular.
A little avocado in there to get you going?
I generally will go with a sausage.
I bet you will.
Because I want my breakfast to taste like breakfast. And I'm not really looking for steak at that hour.
I feel that, but steak and eggs, classic combo.
That's true. I could try it. I mean, certainly.
Yeah, you
I'll
will
go bacon
try it.
occasionally instead of steak or instead of sausage. Go with the bacon. It gets a little too salty.
Sure.
But yeah, hash brown, eggs. There's a sauce in there that's really good. And it's pressed, so it's nice and grilled on both sides.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they're always good with the sauces.
Yeah. It's handheld. I eat it while driving into work. It's good.
Nice. Yeah, sometime I'll get to it. All right. Great emails, guys. And yeah, if I didn't get to them, I'll get to them next time. For the interest of time, I have to wrap up the episode soon.
I want to say they serve it until like 10:30 too, so it's
not up.
time. Yeah. But it's not like 9:30 like McDonald's breakfast used to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Great stuff on the emails, guys. Thanks a lot. And ladies, if you're out there, feel free to email in as well. Not a whole lot of ladies chiming in on the emails. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. I want to do This Is Great. Okay, yeah. This is great for this week. Get a load of this. I finally met the twins. JT's children. I did meet them. Yeah.
Nice.
Aaron. And then everybody else get off my back as well. And you know what? It was awesome. They're beautiful. It was great meeting them. They're both absolutely adorable. Just beautiful little miracles. They're, one boy, one girl. And they look different. They're both beautiful in their own way. I think one looks like him, one looks like her. Precious. They were in their little, laying in like a they were napping when I got there in like a double little bed cushion thing.
Uh-huh.
And then they woke up and I held the boy.
Ooh.
And
How's there no photo of that on Instagram?
What's that?
How's there no photo of that on Instagram?
Yeah, JT wouldn't let me.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, he says he doesn't want the kids on Instagram, so.
Well.
But yeah, it was beautiful. It was a special moment. I felt it was really cool, really warmed my heart. And I'm glad I finally got an opportunity to meet them. And we're supposed to do a little baptism thing and get the kids, I'll be the godfather to the boy. And it's exciting. So now everyone get off my case. Aaron, where are we at on comments? Do we have...
Sure.
Because I'm almost at an hour and a half. I would kind of like to cut it.
Okay. There's not a lot.
All right, well, let's do like 2.
Okay, Brandon Tyler does his thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, always great, Brandon. Thank you.
We got on the Jess Wellington episode. Sky God 2000 says, Happy Thanksgiving, Joe and Aaron. I thought Darts is going to go on a run here. I know Strider would have picked them to win it all.
Yeah, Darts, they're... yeah, good. I mean, good call. I forget how far Darts went, but I see your point.
Yeah. Ben Rut Schilling says, Mr. Marrese coming in hot with the energy.
Yeah.
On the Jess Wellington episode still. On the episode Great Set, Sky Guy 2000 says, Joe, I see that the Bears are currently own 2 of the top 5 draft picks in the upcoming draft. I'm curious, how does the NFL draft work? Is there a lottery? Is owning 2 top 5 picks a big deal in the NFL? In the NHL, it would be franchise changing.
Yeah, it is a big deal.
Dick Blaster comments, Bears are gay.
Yeah, thanks, Dick Blaster. Nice name. Yeah, it is a big thing. It is very valuable to have that.
Yeah.
Could be franchise changing in the NFL as well. All right, is that it for that episode?
Yeah, that's for that episode. For the Joe Coding Deep, we got Brandon Tyler doing his thing. Also a great set. He does it.
Thanks, Brandon.
SW says, go and see the Twins, damn it. Does a guy have to throw a Chicago dog and cheese curds in the mix to get you over there, damn it?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I went over there.
He did it. Zach Karhinen says, Joe Code and Going Deep combo was so good I listened twice.
Thank you.
Sky Guy 2000 says, Going Deep with Joe's Big Hog. Slippery Wet Wang comments on his. I wonder if you stack Striders, JT's, and Chad Schlongs together, tip to base, would it equal the impressive size of Joe's purple-headed yogurt slinger?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be close.
And then MSLI253 says, this is way more dank than Going Deep 319.
Which was the same episode, yeah. But yeah, people watch it on my channel too. Give me the view count. I know they have the high views because it came out first there. But yeah, check it out on the Joe Code YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. That's it, Aaron, right?
Yeah, that's it for comments.
All right. Good on comments. Guys, I'll get to the rest of those emails next time. Hopefully I have a couple more guests before the year runs out. Happy holidays, everybody.
I believe Hanukkah tonight starts tonight.
Happy Hanukkah to everyone out there who celebrates, and also early Merry Christmas to everyone, if I forget to say it in future episodes. So appreciate all you coders out there. I will talk to you guys soon. This is Joe Code Podcast. I am your host, Joe Marrese.